Okay, my dear Manchester United fans, lovers of football, kindly gather here. Well, we've been discussing about Ruben Amorim and all of that, and we know that we have a game on Sunday against Chelsea, one of the top teams in England, and we are actually really worried of this game. And the reason is that we do not have some of these players who are injured back. At least we need Matheus Cunha, at least we need Mason Mount in this game against Chelsea, but we do not have them. And these Manchester United woes are becoming a reality to the fans, and they are now on that. We are now beginning to understand how far off we are from actually having a team that would compete in the EPL. And with this realization, it should only take us a little while to actually address all of these situations. But then let us discuss some of the things that we feel like Eric Ten Hag did at Manchester United that actually has affected Manchester United in a negative way. First of all, I don't think that, do you believe that if Ruben Amorim was at the club when Scott McTominay was still at the club, do you think that Ruben Amorim would have allowed Scott McTominay leave the club? Would you agree? Do you think that, because if we look at Scott McTominay and what he does at Napoli, even though I know that Napoli is a different ball game together, but look at him and what he did with Manchester United in the latter stages of his career before he left for Napoli. And look at Ruben Amorim, what he's looking for. Do you think that Scott McTominay might just have been very instrumental to Ruben Amorim as a ball carrying midfielder, that the midfielder that can actually stop presses and move with the ball up front? We know that McTominay is not the destroyer midfielder. We know that McTominay looks best in number 8, yeah, and he was not really good with passes, but he could actually drive the ball up front, and he was someone who could actually who has sight on goal and can get you goal. Do you think that maybe McTominay would have survived Ruben Amorim? Do you think so? Because I feel like in McTominay we have a little bit of quality of what we are looking for outside there in the market for a midfielder that would be coming to Manchester United and pivoting with a central defensive midfielder. What do you think? What do you think about McTominay and Ruben Amorim? Do you think that Ruben Amorim would have held him back, or you feel like McTominay would have still made that move to Napoli regardless? Because we are going to cite some of the examples like Rasmus Højlund, whom I thought was not going to leave the club, but somehow he eventually left. So, do you think McTominay would have been very instrumental to Ruben Amorim? I'll be in the comment section, guys.